National Security Council, the U.S. National Security Council, a former senior there. PJ, where are we? Do you have a sense that this meeting behind closed doors could make any headway on this crisis?
Well, I think part of what you just reported is trying to raise the costs of Russian support to its client state, Syria, to the point that Russia begins to envision a Syria without Assad. And there's some hints coming out of Los Cabos that in the president's conversation with Putin, at least they got to that point. Well, what happens the day after Assad goes? And I think that as we go forward, if Russia believes that its national interests are being protected in Syria, then a wider range of options become possible that don't exist at the moment.
From what we've heard behind the scenes, it sounded as if our president was appealing to the Russian president's ego, if nothing else, trying to say you can still have some influence there. You need to act like a superpower if you're going to be a superpower. But then the body language from the two of them afterwards suggested they didn't get much done at all. They didn't even glance at each other.
Well, they're never going to be buddies. I think the president struck up a constructive relationship with Dmitry Medvedev. Putin is not his kind of leader, and I don't think that that's probably reciprocated on the Putin side. Look, this is really about national interests. Russia's sees its relationship with Syria and that as a kind of a major footprint in the region is vitally important to Russia. That's why they're pushing back so strongly in the United Nations. But at some point in time, if they are satisfied, there can be a process past Assad where Russia's interests are protected. So in essence, you get rid of Assad but keep the Syrian regime. Russia may envision being able to push Assad aside. Ultimately, I think that's critical. The people that are going to tell Bashar al-Assad that the time is up, it's time to go, as much as the United States compellingly says that publicly, privately it's going to be a conversation between Russia and Assad.
Pushing him aside is an interesting phrase because the accusations are that he's committed crimes against humanity and murdered thousands of people. Surely he would have to face judgment on that matter.
Well, that depends on where he goes. If Russia offers Bashar al-Assad asylum, and that's probable, then you have a situation just like you have with other leaders that have been holed up in these in these comfortable settings. There are a number of these leaders in Saudi Arabia, and then it becomes a cat and mouse game over the year. We're seeing that in the context of other leaders in the region who have limited travel, even while they're being chased by an indictment at the International Criminal Court.
PJ Crowley live from our Capitol Hill newsroom. PJ, thanks.